All right. What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Hope you guys had a fun Tuesday so far. I hope you're not sweating to death in the heat. But we do ask you that you at least hit that like button, subscribe.
Oh my gosh, you have one of those little moving graphics now on here? Oh, good Lord.
You know why? Because Stream here decided to create one for me.
Every channel I watch now, they all do that at the beginning where it shows the little cursor. It's like clicking the like and the. I'm like, every channel does that now.
But you know what, though? I have the cheapy one because you know what the other ones have? Because they click, you hear the click noise and you hear the ding.
Yeah, they have the little ding ding when you click the bell, yeah.
I wish I could find something like that to put it in.
You need to get one that has Apollo Creed going ding ding. Like
but
from a Rocky movie.
You know how many times I'd be demonetized? It's like, yo, ding ding.
That's true. That's true. Good point.
Hey, as long as it's not yours, then I'll be fine, right?
As long as it's not yours, then we'll all be fine.
Wow.
Everything will be okay.
That's the best video we've ever had of Brain cutting up a rug.
Every time that video starts, it turns into just like a marathon of all those clips that you made for E.
Well, hey. That's E's decision, not mine.
It's the ultimate derailer in streaming.
Ironically, that's when his views go up.
It's true.
But enough about I love comics. Or I should say
that's right. He's not here.
I said for how much Dominic spends, and Dominic really helps with the channel. Right? I said I should be called Dominic Loves Comics.
Should. No kidding.
He made his quota, so he because he had to have like $600, $800 by Thursday. Dominic came in last night and bought a lot. So
did he?
Props to him.
Dominic must have a hell of a job.
He must. He always comes in there at the buzzer and takes all the rejects.
Do you know what I think it is? I think Dominic has a comic book shop.
He could.
He's going to school, and then he just maybe he's one of those rich kids that doesn't need to go to college, but he's like, well, my parents are paying for it, and I'll just spend my money on this. You know, who knows? We don't know. All I know that he's engaged to Elizabeth, according to E.
They're doing the arranged marriage.
Yeah. He's paying for comics in order to get the approval.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for he even said it himself. He's going to be right here this time next month.
Yep,
that's true.
So
that is true.
Yeah,
I'm really glad that it's a 99% chance that I'm shedding that problem myself.
Yes, Eric decided to get a life. He will be leaving us.
I don't know what. If,
I mean,
getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day is getting a life, but
as I say, when I say leaving us, no black cat. I don't mean he's going to join Ozzy. So, but
going back to work.
Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. We just talked about that.
I've been trying, but it's at my age, I don't exactly line up to hire me, but
yeah,
I'm almost positive I'm getting the job making more than I've ever made in my life. So, but
nice.
It's awesome. Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got to give up YouTube more or less, but you know what? I'd have to give it up living out on the street anyway. So
but you know what's going to happen though? There'll be no more governors and friends. We'll drop all the slaves.
And just watch your ratings plummet.
Hey, what's going on?
Take away the tropes that have made the Geeky Puppet Show what it is today.
Shout out to Flexible Truth. What's up, man?
It'll be like the Andy Griffith Show once Don Knotts left.
That's right.
Hello to Brian Stam, who's also watching right now and through YouTube. We are streaming on Twitch as well too. YouTube is our main channel, so if you're watching on Twitch, come over to YouTube and subscribe here because that's where we have all the backlog of everything we do on this channel. About 5 years worth now.
What do you know?
I know, right?
What a miserable.
But we're doing so basically top 5. We each basically pick 5 books from our pull list, the books that we're excited about reading that are coming out this week. And then we also check out some of the other stuff, as far as the trades and some of the other new books that maybe not be on our pull list. And hello to Summer. They're saying tomorrow I'm heading out to grab issue 2 of the new History of the Universe. You know what? I would advise against that unless you're okay with it. Just going to be calling Justice League from now on because he's erasing the history. There's no Justice League America.
They've been called Justice League for like the past 8 years.
Again, you're missing the point.
I just don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yes, it is. It is because it's politically based. Pure and simple. Mark Waid hates America. DC hates America.
Did Scott Snyder hate America when his run was just called Justice League?
Okay, you're purposely ignoring the way I laid it out for you. It's fine to not use it today because there are Justice League teams everywhere in DC, just like there are Avengers teams everywhere in Marvel. But to say it never existed, that is political. It's that simple. You can say that it used to be because what are you going to pick up issue 10 of JS when it comes out?
They're not going to change it to JS.
I guarantee you they are. Because there's no Justice Society of America, because that's xenophobic. And I said, so honor the past, move on from it if you must, but to say it never existed is a slap in the face to longtime fans, and I promise you, even if they won't admit it, it's politically based. That's my point. I have no problem with it being not used today.
Zach, you got 30 seconds on the clock to rebuttal.
I got nothing more to add.
You're happy with your side? Okay. Marania is saying, well, she's saying.
I keep forgetting Marania's back.
I know she was gone for like a month and a half almost.
And it was longer than that. Yeah, it was like
saying that something. Anyway, she said saying that something has been established for a huge number of years of never existed is wrong. Saying the Justice League of America never existed is wrong. I mean, I agree with that part, but but I also agree with Zach. As far as this part, if you want to have just call it Justice League, what they've been doing in the titles, go ahead if you want to.
I agree with Zach on that.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm saying I agree with both of you on both what you're talking about, and
it's just be honest about it. Be honest about it, Mark.
Here's my shit. Here's the shit I have a problem with this. Quit doing history books unless you're gonna do an actual history going through talking about and it's not written by any of the writers today. It's written by somebody who's an outside person.
No, just be honest. Come out and say, I don't like this country right now because the guy I didn't vote for is president. I'm throwing a tantrum and I'm erasing America from the history of the title I'm working on.
Yeah, I guess
be honest, Mark.
I don't want any history books. We don't need the history books.
Oh, I like. I'm gonna buy the rest of them.
I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. They're trying to milk it, putting it into issues. Remember, these used to be these actual trades that come out. I know. I mean, the first ones were the who's of databases.
Yeah, the who's. Yeah.
Those were monthly titles.
Yes, yeah. But this doesn't really feel like a who's who. This feels more like them putting out a history book. And if you want a history book, release it in a trade or 4 trades. So if you want to do that, and obviously they can't do that now because they feel like no one's going to spend the money on that because they lost that audience.
Yeah, it's a. By the way, have you been reading that new Chip Zdarsky book, Captain?
Who's Chip Zdarsky? I haven't heard that name since Daredevil. No.
He did something that I can't remember what it was.
He's been doing a Chip Zdarsky magazine or something like that, where it just shows him on the cover all the time with him multiple versions of himself.
Didn't he do that book like what was it? Public Domain? Wasn't that him?
Public Domain was great. Apparently, it came back, and I haven't had a chance to read it again. So I don't know. I'm sure how that ended, but it was basically the Public Domain was an interesting concept. He basically took the concept. Everybody arguments like, who was the creator of of Batman? Was it Bob Kane or was it Bill Finger? Is it the writer or the artist?
Right.
And that was the only drawing for me in that book. A lot of the characters and it was just like I didn't care for a lot of side characters. And then but the thing about the side characters is the sons. One son says, "Well, Dad, no, you deserve this. You being the artist, you definitely deserve this, not the writer. The writer get all the credit." And that's when I started realizing this was a book kind of bashing Stan Lee a little bit, saying like, because the guy who the writer was an arrogant son of a bitch, you know, and I I couldn't tell if they're supposed to be a Stan Lee a derogative or whatever, but he was supposed to like his dad was poor the whole entire time until they got this paper from his intern who was working for the writer, and I found that actually he's creator, he owns the property. This proves that he actually is. So they took the money from the guy who was rich and gave it to the other guy, and like I said, this guy became like a big clusterfuck, and I don't know, but. If you guys want to go check that out, public domain is in the dollar bins. Quarter bins probably now.
I was going to say more through real quick. One of the smug lefties on one of the sites said, "Why was it called Justice League of America? 3 of the original members weren't even from America." I don't know. Maybe because they were in America when they formed the team. I'm just a guess.
I don't know. So the other thing is like, I understand why they kind of dropped the name Justice League of America, if it's not because, especially when they go to the Watchtower, they're all in freaking space. So they
I said it makes sense today. It just doesn't make sense to have it never to have existed. Exactly. And I'm going to stick by that.
I hear you. You never erase history.
No, but I said, especially because, like I said, I promise you, if we were saying President Harris, well, none of us could afford the new comics anyway by now.
That's true.
But if there was one, I don't think this would have happened. I think it's part of a temper tantrum. Because remember what he said after he won? He goes, "I don't even know if I can keep writing comics."
You know what, though? Summerstar brings a good point. Fuck Barry Allen.
I've been saying that since the Flash show ended.
Speaking of people, yeah.
Wally never would have wrote it.
Did you see one of the people that was helping Stephen Colbert do his little whiny bit from being canceled?
No.
He's not going to like this. Weird Al.
Oh. Well,
what about Weird Al? He did like the...
Like I never knew what Weird Al's politics were. I never really cared. I don't think I'm here. Maybe he did talk about them. I never cared about that. But real quickly, just saying, the only thing I saw with Colbert was his rebuttal to Trump mocking him, saying like, it's like, and he's like, well, I'm a classy actor, and he's just like, fuck you, Trump, and I'm laughing like, it's like, dude, Trump burned the shit out of you. He decided it's like, it's great to see CBS drop somebody who's costing $40 to $50 million, or a year, or what, And you know what's happening right now? Ferguson's laughing in billions because he's making money.
It's all money.
Gutfield is laughing in billions.
Fox has had so many shows on that are so diametrically opposed to their politics.
What?
Family Guy, Simpsons, you name it. Glee, et cetera, et cetera. But if it makes you money, they're going to keep it on. And even with these new conservative owners, if Colbert was making $40 million, he would have a license to ridicule Trump till the cows came home.
All right, for those just coming into this political talk here,
Zach, you're number 5.
I want to give shout out. I'm going to give out. We got some new people coming in here. We got Falcon 674. What's up? Making apparently he's anti-Trump, which is okay. I don't care if we were pro-Trump or anti-Trump on here.
Yeah, be a little more creative than that. But
just keep it clean. We don't no slurs and all that stuff. So, then we have someone saying mythic memory being retold by someone who was there. Barry Allen isn't narrating; he's just witnessing, reflecting, even grieving. True. Oh, and Tim Allen's got a new show on TBS. Is he replacing Colbert?
CBS.
Is that the one that he was doing with the girl from Two Broke Girls? Because I saw the first season. It was okay.
Shifting gears.
It was okay. I like Last Man Standing better.
It was on. It reminds me. I have to go back and watch that. I got like 3 or 4 episodes in, and then I kind of forgot about it because I was watching The Rookie.
Yeah, the Rookie was way better. It's the first season. But it had some okay parts. But yeah, I didn't.
I hope it. Yeah, if they were keeping that show going, I hope it wouldn't be Tim Allen.
Well, I was shifting gears with Tim. I'll just say that, and having what's
Who
her
was
name?
the other guy? Was it
It was Cole Sprout, or not Cole Sprout. It was the guy Dax Shepard, wasn't it? No.
Sean William Scott?
Sean William Scott. That's what his
That's
name.
it. That's it.
Yeah. He said, "No, this is the one who played Al. You mean Al Borland?"
Really? They're doing a show again? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So him and Al.
I guess they didn't shift the right gears.
Apparently boobs didn't sell.
As I said, Kat Dennings should have worn lower cut tops. I guess
She did not. She did not wear any low cut tops. I watched the show because she plays she's a mom in the show. So I guess they're
politically correct.
Now you know why Zach stopped watching.
I stopped watching when the season ended. I watched the whole thing. I committed. Yeah, I committed to it.
I committed to boobies.
There were none to commit to.
All right, Zach.
So you agree with Clay Travis then, right?
What about what Clay Travis?
Absolute truths to the First Amendment and boobs.
I mean, that's the pursuit of happiness. So,
he said that on CNN and then got banned from the network.
Oh, what epic words, though. What epic words to get banned by. I'd put that on a t-shirt.
Guessing he got the last laugh. He's worth 9 figures now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I know that
company too.
I know that because he tells you every fucking day.
All right.
Hi, I'm Puppeteen.
Where? Oh.
No, I'm just saying. Speaking of people every day, he says it all the freaking time.
All right. We got number 5. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to start off with an IDW book of all companies to start with. They've got they've got several Godzilla books coming out over the summer. And so this is the first of 3 or 4, I think. It is Godzilla, just simply Godzilla, issue number 1. This is being written by Tim Seeley and art by Nicolas Shemezja, blah, 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 something Czechoslovakian.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I butchered his name probably. Yeah, IDW, they've got a lot of different Godzilla titles coming out, and this one is the first of several. So it says in 1954, kind of goes over the origin of Godzilla, mysterious energy source known as Kaisei awakened Godzilla and a host of immortal kaiju. In the years that follows, humanity has been pummeled by near constant monster attacks. So it almost sounds like Pacific Rim. While Japan has begun to treat the kaiju like natural disasters, the American G-Force is going to fight. The Americans have discovered the ultimate tool in the fight, a young boy named Jason with the power of Godzilla. So, the boy's either going to save the world or destroy it. Yeah, I mean, Tim Seeley's done some pretty good comics, I feel, recently.
His last Hack Slash was actually pretty good.
Hack Slash, I remember, was pretty good.
What was the other one with the?
He did. I'm looking through his
Lone. Was it called? What's it called? Is it Local Man?
Local Man. Yeah. Well, his Local Man is
awesome.
Really good. So, he's got some hits. So this could be, I mean, it could either be really, really good or it could be really, really bad. I mean, it is IDW. But IDW also needs some wins. So, I think, and honestly, Godzilla, it should be pretty hard to mess up. I mean, you just do a bunch of monsters fighting each other. It should be good. But yeah, I'm looking for, this is my number 5 for a reason, just because I'm of that uncertainty of how it'll go.
Isn't Heather Ontos at IDW?
She is, but I think she's over. Is she not? I thought she was over like the Star Trek or the.
Well, I mean, how much more of a win do you need?
No, I thought she was at the other one company.
She's at IDW.
Is she? I don't know.
I haven't seen her in any IDW things.
I mean, she's had me blocked forever, so I don't know what she's been working on.
That second turkey leg.
Licensing at IDW on Star Trek, Mattel, and more. So I don't know if Godzilla.
Dude, she has like 20. Dude, this has 23 different covers. So.
Oh yeah, they're doing the Dynamite thing or the Marvel thing with for the number 1 variants.
They all do it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some good ones. I mean, there are some good covers here. I mean, it's not like they're terrible or anything. There's a really good Arthur Adams. The cover C for Arthur Adams.
It's got a collector's thing here.
That's interesting. I don't hate that one.
This is their variant.
Yep, that's the Cade Bryan. That one's okay. That's the Arthur Adams one.
Yeah.
It's weird. It doesn't look like a traditional Arthur Adams. But yeah,
It's the best one.
Freaking blank ones. They just, I don't know. Those bother me.
Is he fighting against a guy who can turn into a giant monster like Ultraman?
No, so the Americans they found out this boy, the kid that's on the cover, and he's got the power of a kaiju apparently. So
Can he
I don't know if he can
kaiju?
turn into one or not. They just says
Wasn't
he has the power.
Wasn't there just a thing about that about a kid who could turn into a kaiju in battles? Or was that Ultraman I'm thinking of? There's something like that. There was a IDW book. Indie book of that. I think we talked about it. I know that we talked about it.
It's not ringing a bell for me, but yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
That one is pretty cool. I do like that. That's got a nice look to it.
That's frightening.
That's like what you see before you die.
Yeah, right. The radiation.
The nuclear radiation's about to get you.
Right.
So yeah, that is going to be my number 5 for this week.
And artist is going to be, I guess,
this Nicola something.
All right. You ever notice that a lot of companies, especially the ones that are like outside of Marvel DC, get a lot of people from outside the country?
Oh yeah, you can. I mean, they work for cheaper than American artists.
Yeah,
so.
But I gotta say this though, that it's not a knock on it. They actually are a lot of them sometimes are better than the ones they have working at the main companies. Mm-hmm. Dan Morrow started off in Boom Studios before DC snatched him.
Yeah. Daniel Warren Johnson was doing a bunch of indie stuff. I think he did like one Wonder Woman.
Isn't that Phil Jimenez? Isn't he or whatever Jorge Jimenez? Isn't he from like out of the country too?
Maybe. I can't say I know for sure.
Yeah. All right. Where are we going to next, then, guys?
All right. Number 5. But first, did you see that post that Frugal did today?
No, I haven't been on Twitter at all today.
He had a chance to do a show with Ozzy Osbourne.
Really?
And check it out, he said. Now, I know, Cap, I doubt if you watch these, but you've got to come on and tell us that story.
Interesting.
Yeah. My number 5 is Geiger.
Geiger.
Heck of a week if that's my number 5.
That has to be a good week.
If Geiger is the monster, then Dr. Andrei Molotov is his Dr. Frankenstein. After 2 decades of estrangement, the glowing man comes face to face with the man responsible for the nuclear weapons that made him what he is. But this time, as past sins and buried truths surface, will Molotov survive the encounter? $4, man. Ain't it bad? And they're all covers. There's only 3 covers because that's all we need at Ghost Machine.
No Gary Frank doing the art on this one. This one is Mr. Wrinkle.
Who?
Eamon Winkle?
I'm kind of disappointed that I know Paul Pelletier is busy over with Energon stuff because he was the fill-in artist before.
So yeah, this is the fill-in artist right here. What you're saying?
Yeah, I can live with that.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I think like John's like if I have to get a fill-in artist, I gotta get somebody who actually can match the art style.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I appreciate about Ghost Machine and Ultimate Spider-Man is their fill-in artist is 95% of Chichetto. So yeah, I like it when a company actually gets that.
I like it when you don't have like a guy with a shiny Coke nose. It's like Greg Land does that, and a few others do that too at Marvel.
Yeah,
the character has like a baboon nose, it's pushed up, and he's always like red. It's weird.
Some of those you'll enjoy those. Those JLJS crossovers from the '60s were great.
Here's my thing: could we have not got Kyle Hotz?
Oh God, that would be awful. Why don't we get Kelly Jones while we're at it?
Wow. You know what though? Based off of this alone, what I've seen of Kelly Hotz, I do like this.
Okay, Kelly, it's pronounced Hotes. Is
Well,
great for like the one pant, like the one cover like thing. But his interior sequential art, I mean, I can't stand it. I mean, yeah, your mileage may vary, but I'd rather see Humberto Ramos.
I'm just saying this right here, grotesque like this, and with the
Yeah, well,
stuff,
that plays
it
with strength. I mean,
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
horror. He's a horror
But
artist.
I can admit that the body looks a little weird though on Tiger. But yeah, Gary Frank. If you can't get Gary Frank, I'm like, well, I'll just wait a month, okay?
Why
And bring it
why
back.
is Geiger confronting modern day David Letterman?
Because Letterman is Frankenstein. He's the one that created him.
It is David Letterman.
It is.
That's great.
Oh, actually, no. This guy's got more hair than Letterman.
I don't know, man. That face is really close. The eyes, I mean, that's Letterman, dude. You can't convince me otherwise.
Because Letterman's evil and misunderstood. I don't know.
I didn't say that.
Or Letterman.
I was always a Lindo man myself, though.
He hasn't shaved since he went off the air.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Junkyard Joe's still in this. We also got Barney, the two-headed wolf. So, and the glowing woman, Ashley Arden's still in this book too, and Zigzag. I need more Zigzag in my life.
They need to make a Zigzag plushie and a Barney plushie. They'll make millions just off those two.
Right?
There's one thing we've learned in the last 2 weeks. It's that people go crazy for superhero pets.
Oh yeah, ask Tim Lin. The Koopa Bear, whatever it is.
Capybara, Kookaburra, the bird.
Whatever.
Watch Animal Planet.
Hey, you know what I was gonna call it? A hamster or a prairie dog.
Oh no, they're way bigger. You could they're huge. They're the world's largest rodent. They actually make hamburger out of them in South America.
You know, now I want a burger.
Sorry. So do I.
I want to slow roast them over a fire and just.
I would love a burger.
All right, let's kill all the animals and eat maybe food. Anyway,
I didn't say that. That was a little too far.
Oh, I that's just the beginning, sweetheart. I haven't gone far enough.
Sweetheart.
Don't call me that ever again, please.
Okay, hotcakes.
I can't blame him. That's in the thing. I can't. I set myself up for that.
No. All right. I'm going back to a character I have not read because the person who's been writing all the books for it is a shitty writer. Well, current day. That should give you a clue of what I'm talking about. Mentioned about it last night. We're going to go down back to Dynamite. Let's scroll down here. It's probably at the bottom now. Vampirella Armageddon.
Oh my God! There's another Vampirella book.
Continuing Tom Sinowski's story from Vampirella Strikes last year. It says Vampirella faces internal and external forces of chaos as a new threat arrives to stare her down. A threat not of this mortal plane. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I've been waiting to read a Vampirella book. Christopher Priest has been writing his woke trash on it.
Christopher Priest is not woke though.
His series,
Vampirella's been pretty woke.
Yeah,
I wonder if that would be an editor's thing then. Like,
I think that his vision for Vampirella is just a little different from anybody else's, and just didn't click.
His was here's what I don't like about it. He basically drew himself as Killmonger, knocking up Vampirella, and Vampirella, it was all about her being pregnant and rewriting her history. And pretty much now in the main Vampirella series is that she's post-mortem. They took her baby, and now she's pissed off. What that bullshit?
Maybe not woke, just not good.
Yeah. Well,
he's actually because he's a very based person. Like if you listen to him in interviews, he's very based.
I saw a recent interview.
So it doesn't click to me that he would write something purposefully woke.
Here's one thing that woke writers and bad writers have in common: they both don't write good stories. But
maybe he's putting all of his talent on the White Panther book.
All right, this is the online digital exclusive from Cedric Pullett.
his Vampirella might actually be good. It just didn't work for either one of us.
Yeah, right.
I just the idea of her having a child and then it just felt so self-insert.
Oh, I bailed on it long before he came up with that plot.
And then who was right? Remember Mark Russell before him?
Yeah,
She had mommy issues.
lesbian with the mom jeans.
Yeah,
and short hair. Yeah,
she was in therapy because a plane crash happened, so she went to therapy for the whole entire.
Yeah, that's the thing. It didn't make any sense from the beginning, but that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Mark,
I'll let that cover.
This is the Mark Spears experience.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So based off of Monsters, which is the other book that Mark Spears was doing, so they're basically trying to cash in on that with a variant. A werewolf with dynamite. That's funny. Is that dynamite book?
I don't get the connection.
Yeah, and then always Joseph Michael Linzer. That man has a great gig. He just draws a cover a month for them.
I have a hot take. I don't like this guy's art.
I can agree with that.
It's
like he's trying to be Frank Frazetta, but he's not there.
So I want to point out, I do kind of agree with you. I liked his art on Dawn.
Oh, he's good. I just don't like it.
I just don't like it when no. Listen. Let me explain. He makes every character look the same as he did with Dawn. He cannot branch out. I know, and that's what you're going for.
This is Dawn in a wig.
Yeah.
When he draws a man character, it's Dawn in a wig. When he draws animals, it's Dawn.
And then here's the cosplay variant, which doesn't really hold up anything because it's flat chested. And then they were variant covers. Honestly, I do like these covers though, and I know Zach does too. But I like them because you can take them to conventions and you actually have someone draw on them. Honestly, you know what I would do? I would buy this cover, send it to Tim Lin if I could, and have him just draw me Carmen Vampirella.
Carmen Vampirella.
But that thing you're saying like Carmen Sandiego.
I would just send it to Graphic Man, have him do Vampirella again.
No, I knew you were going to say that. No, Common America dressed as a Vampirella.
That would be cool, actually.
I want to, I got to reach out to him, see if he's able to do any like commissions at all. I don't know if he is or not, but how much it would be.
Yeah, I know I can't afford it.
If we pool our money together, and if you guys want to, go to ko-fi.com/Palpatine, drop $1 details so I can get that done. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's been a while since I've been able to read the Vampirella. The Red Sonias have been kind of hit or miss.
So. I will page through this tomorrow, even though because a couple of the books that were on there last week fell off, so I went from 14 to 11. So yeah. I might.
The only thing is like if it's here, it's just like the Magic Order. I mean, the Magic Order I think is a little more friendly to people who would have never read the series before. But Vampirella, basically, this is continuing his story from the original Vengeance of Vampirella all the way through. So it's just a new title, but it's the same story continuing. So she's in a world basically after the apocalypse, or whatever, where Nyx took over. Where Nyx took over.
I don't get to do that anymore since Marani doesn't go to the cover rankings. So
I know, right? She's in a world where it's hot and she needs to go to bed early. It's called Florida.
In a world where Marani doesn't put up with our nonsense.
I haven't seen the Cleaver at all either. So, anyway, Zach, let's go to your number 4 before we stretch this out too long.
All right, well, we're past that point. My number 4 is Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, number 10, which is also in the new traditional Marvel fashion, legacy number 250.
Yes, I saw this. They're doing a special oversize.
Yep.
But look at the price. It's $5.
$4.99. Not too.
It's
terrible.
not. I'm glad I'm not paying $7.
Yeah.
For a legacy.
Yeah, oversized 250th issue. Jed McKay, this is the best book that he's been writing over at Marvel. brand new artist Dev Pramanik, who is not Alessandro Capuccio, but he's been doing okay, I guess.
Look at this throwback cover.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Paulo Siqueira.
Nice. I like it. It's a good one.
I love Rain,
And that one's $4.99 as well. So there's not $1 extra for that variant. So I dig that.
But this is what else makes it pop is you got Rachel Rosenberg doing the coloring on this.
Yeah, that's Rachel Rosenberg. I mean, she's been doing the coloring on most of the books, I think.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. But Paulo Siqueira's cover this. Mm-hmm. I wish this was the normal cover title logo and everything still. I mean this, and then there's a variant here. The other,
David Finch.
No, that's Stephen Platt.
Stephen Platt.
It looks like David Finch.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah.
That's the most understated Stephen Platt cover I have ever seen.
It does look almost identical to David Finch.
I know, as he stands over the city.
The city. Hey, you're lucky Venkman didn't read the first sentence of the Vampirella.
I know.
I could have gone, sepulchre. I forgot what word it was. City.
Yeah. But no, this is the main cover here, though, which is all right, but it's lacking the color and the bright stuff. This just seems like really dark. But I mean, I like that it has all the villains on here, and then even Gambit down there.
I don't think that's Gambit.
But continue though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I'm assuming that it's going to be continuing the same story that Jed McKay's been on, where he's been fighting against or planning to fight against this Asgardian who's come to New York and is kind of like this preeminent drug dealer who's selling pixie dust or something, fairy dust. I forgot what it's called. Glimmer,
pixel
maybe.
Dust.
Maybe it's pixel dust. But it's an addictive drug that anyone who tries to stop using it, they die because their body becomes so attached to it.
Last issue, they developed a cure.
Yeah. Hank Pym has come on the scene, which I'm hoping that McKay does something interesting with because Tigra kind of connects to both Hank Pym and Moon Knight now. So I'm curious to see how that unfolds.
If this is the CW, she'd be like, I still have feelings for him. Son of a bitch.
I mean, that'd be something. I mean, give me something, Jed. Come on.
I kind of don't want. I never liked the pairing of Hank Pym and her.
It worked in Avengers Academy. I did like it.
But you know what Hank was? A freaking booty call because she was dating Moon Knight back in West Coast Adventures.
But then they weren't, and then she was dating Hank.
Because
it wasn't a booty call. It was like a long-term relationship with Tiger.
You know what it is? It's because it's just like the Barbara Gordon versus Starfire. Who does Dick Grayson end up with?
I think when Tiger first started hooking up with Hank, he was still the Skrull, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Skrull.
Yes.
So basically,
because there was like this whole thing where she was paranoid that her kid was going to turn out to be a Skrull.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that was back in like 2008. This has been good. I've been liking this. This is one of the best. If you're reading anything from Marvel, I mean, there's probably like 3 or 4 books from Marvel that you get that are really, really good and worth reading. This is on that list. So that is why it's my number 4.
You know what I treat this as? Like, I know, and I'm pretty sure as manga's done this before too. They'll add a new volume out, but they'll call it a different name. Okay, it'll still be Moon Knight, but they'll have their name and they'll start over. Yeah, so it's like this is.
I haven't seen it with manga. I haven't noticed that with manga. I know comics will do that. But
Inuyasha did that.
Oh, did it? Oh.
It was still called Inuyasha, but they had written subtitle under it. Because they do like even though they have chapters, scroll 1, scroll 2, and stuff.
Yeah.
But overall, I said this has been fun. This is the only exception to the Marvel books where they keep with the same title, or change the title a little bit. And
Undead Quinn. Undead Quinn. This is the 3rd iteration of the Jed McKay Moon Knight run.
No, it's the 4th.
The 2nd time that they've rebooted it. So 1, 2. Yeah. So this is the 3rd one. Yeah.
But overall, though, like I said, this has been the best Moon Knight we've gotten since before Chuck Dixon. I like Chuck Dixon stuff, but I think this a little bit better.
Definitely better than.
I'm not knocking Chuck Dixon. I just feel like Chuck Dixon wasn't a good fit for Moon Knight.
Chuck Dixon's Moon Knight was Moon Knight was just a straight up superhero.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I love
Yeah.
Chuck Dixon, but
Yeah.
I said, to me, they'll never top the first like Doug Mensch 38.
That's what I mean.
Series.
That I feel like this has been the closest we've gotten to.
But in Chuck
Mensch.
Dixon's defense, the '90s called for that.
Yes.
Everybody was just a straight up superhero.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was the
Night Stalkers were superheroes.
That was the whole point of the '90s. So he wasn't just the only person writing. He just had to be stuck. Yeah. But I gotta say though, going to that first Doug Mensch series, this is the closest we've gotten to that. And I know Jed McKay is not the best writer, but he does the work. He puts the effort in. He brings back characters that nobody wants to use anymore and utilizes them, but doesn't like butcher the character when he brings it back. Because sometimes people will bring toys out and be like, "Oh, I don't respect this." They break it. No, he actually takes the time to actually take care of it and then puts it back in the box and saves it for later. He's a collector.
FKM03 says Dick Jackson was a good writer.
Hey, what's up, Mario Kart fan?
Mario Kart fan?
That's Cardio Mart fan now.
Mario. He's reverse Karl Marx.
Reverse. Oh my gosh. Oh. Please reverse Karl Marx. Please.
Well, yeah. Karl Marx wasn't a good dude, so I want the reverse.
He was not a good dude. He was horribly racist.
All right, so that was your Moon Knight book. That was your number 2. Or sorry, I mean, yeah. Well,
we're
going. Yeah,
number 2.
We're so far behind right now. And without further ado, and really without any further, my number 4 is Exquisite Corpses.
Oh.
It's like right in the middle of the story where all these rich families all pick one hitman. They send him to a small town to create havoc and knock each other off battle royal style, and the winner gets their criminal record expunged and gets set up for life.
Yep.
No reason to read anything more into it. If you read the first 2, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you might want to consider the trade when it comes out. It's actually pretty good. Actually, it's really good.
I've seen that guy somewhere.
It's okay. I'm just kidding.
Is that the comic guy from The Simpsons?
And then here's like, yeah, I love this. Like this dude would be the main character in a manga. Yeah, this is the main cover here. And there's a polybag variant, apparently. I guess this is the variant. It just changes the color a bit. All right, this is this BD, whatever his name is, artist.
I thought that was Victor's ass.
Stealth, to be determined. My camera, the bottom is at the top of my monitor, so my monitor is like a little bit like, and then here's the camera goes, so it kind of blocks everything, the edge of the screen. So I can't read that. I have to scroll down. But what the heck? This is so anime.
That is very kind of cool. The kid kills people with a drone. That's kind of cool.
I mean,
so you condone killing us. All right, okay.
But no. If the kid was throwing Pokeballs and Pokemon were killing people,
he looks like a Pokemon kid. Yeah.
Or in case the Lessers are watching, they're probably fine.
Yeah, they're probably fine.
Oh, look, it's Jackson Hyde.
I was going to say it's Killmonger, but sure.
Well, Jackson Hyde always has his hand behind his head. That's the comic book gay guy pose.
What does he have on the bottom there? It says Chuck Dixon across his stomach. Oh, it's this guy's Kappa Diem or whatever.
Carpe Diem sees the day.
Yeah.
Oh God, he killed the Great Pumpkin.
Oh, Linus isn't going to be happy.
Linus, yep.
The Linus is right there on the ground.
Oh no, his blankie didn't save him.
Don't worry, they got a blanket for him.
He cut off his sucking thumb.
Like I said, the blanket he is now is the one the white sheet they put over you when you go in the morgue. No, it looks more like Christopher Priest, man. What are you talking about?
Christopher Priest is a good bit older than that. Hey, I've seen this picture before. Isn't that supposed to be Kathy Griffin with the fox head?
No, it looks more like Catwoman, and she's got blood over her boobies.
Wow.
That's visceral.
Yes, it is.
If only we had a floating head. Well, we got a holding head, but that's
There
okay.
you go.
And get back, yeah. So, but yeah. Alrighty then. What does it say on here? It just says that horror event of the year continues. The creators of James Tynion, The Thorn of Truth. If those of you haven't read that, I apparently had that's pretty cool. And Michael Walsh from Universal Monsters Frankenstein. Well, that's a great artist.
I tried to speed this up. I actually know what I was talking about for once.
Yeah. We're slowing it down. We're going 2000 slow-mo. All right. Number 3 for me. Let's go down here.
You haven't done your number 4 yet.
Or sorry, number 4. Well, I guess we'll just get mine because mine's Geiger. Let's go to your number 3 then, Zach.
Oh, okay. My number 3. It's gonna be a DC fest all the way to number 1 from here. We've got Justice League Unlimited number 9.
Shill.
They're good books. What do you want from me? This is the aftermath, the epilogue issue, you could say, to the We Are Yesterday event. The Justice League is reeling from the Legion of Doom's rampage. No time to rest, though, for the protectors of the planet as secrets unlocked.
You gotta read it. You gotta read the epic narrator voice like I do.
You don't do an epic narrator voice.
I do an epic narrator.
In a world.
Yeah, he does it. Okay. But no time to rest for the protectors of our planet, as the secrets unlocked during their time-cross duel have brought our heroes face to face with a mysterious Quantum Quorum, who has reason to fear that all of creation might soon come to an end. It's the next big step on the path of the All-In saga and the epic epilogue to We Are Yesterday.
See, I try to do it like, and I'm nowhere near Peter Cullen's level of awesomeness, but I try to do like the Tsunami, but the commercials.
The Tsunami guy? Yeah, no, you're not close to that. Sorry.
No,
that's a whole other level. But yeah, no, the We Are Yesterday event was really fun. It was really cool, and so now this is like the very last part of that before it moves forward, and we've got we've got Grodd over here, we've got the Doomsday from the future, the Time Trapper.
We got midget Batman. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, he's gonna look small next to Grodd and the Anti-Monitor.
It's just the angle. It looks like he's got like the legs.
I don't know if that's the Anti-Monitor. No, it's the World Forger. Excuse me, the World Forger.
That's Planet Hulk.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this has been fun. It's been fun. It hasn't been necessarily deep or anything, but it's just fun to watch different Justice League heroes fight different Legion of Doom villains, and the art from Dan Mora has been extraordinary. So,
do you know what this reminds you of?
Alone justifies
for those grew up like buying toys at KB Toys. When you buy a toy, like, oh, it's really short. Now you look at toys today, it's like freaking tall.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you got cover A right there. You've got a really nice Travis Moore cover. Which is not that. That is Felipe Massafera. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the one I might be getting.
That one's pretty good. I like that. That one is
Martian Manhunter with
turning into the Joker.
Yep. Sandro De Silva.
Yeah. It's interesting. That's the one I want. That's the nice one. Travis Moore. I mean, that one is just that is.
I do agree with you. I like it because it blocks out that crappy version he has with the bottom part, where the legs are black and stuff, like the new Wally West costume.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I actually, you know what? Looking at it, Beast Boy still has that ugly red and white suit instead of purple.
But I don't mind that. That was he's had that for a while.
Yeah, it's just I don't think it works for him. He looks like a Christmas goblin. When he had the purple on, at least it was different.
I mean, I don't like he has like the boomerang thing going, the V thing.
I mean, the V, the V is not the issue. It's the red instead of purple.
But you know what probably the worst part about this whole book, this cover here? Starfire's costume.
No, the red on Beast Boy is still the worst.
But yeah, like I said, we still got there's no normal Blue Beetle, but Gart's on there.
Garth, yeah, Garth.
It's on
That
there.
guy.
Wow. Acaladio.
They
Burnside
actually got a
Thompson.
good. They actually like half of this lineup looks like they're Teen Titans or Titan characters.
Well, yeah, Donna Troy. You know,
Donna's in there. Cyborg's way back there.
I
Tiny
guess
Stargirl.
who's above Stargirl? Is that
I think
Monel?
that's one of the Monel, maybe. Maybe one of the super. Maybe it's one of the. Maybe it's John Kent. I don't know.
You know, and I gotta point out something, because we're gonna talk about the book later on, probably Superman book, the new Legion of Evil, Darkseid's thing.
Yeah,
I didn't see Monel in there.
you did or you did not.
Did not.
Oh,
So maybe he's not in that. But
maybe.
Derek Chu, Gotham City Sirens. This cover is better than the book.
Yes. Not by much, but it is.
I thought my phone was on or the volume. That's his brain's taping the background. I was like, why do I hear noise? Because I closed the app and opened it.
Hey, you remember when there was that picture of Bane that Nick Dragotta drew, and everyone was like, his head's so small. This is
No, what's the problem with this? Is the ugly freaking S.
his head is way too small. The S is fine. The S is
this is the movie's trash costume.
There's nothing trash about the costume in the movie.
Look at the shoulder pads. Look at it. It looks like leather, bro.
The S is fine. It's his head is a little too small. Little too small.
He looks older than the actual Superman. So
Also, it's Frank Quietly, so it's not going to be that great to begin with. But whatever.
That's cool.
That was kind of cool.
That's the cup there in the watchtower.
Is that like the Atom's point of view?
Must be.
Oh, it is. That is the Atom.
Yeah, because actually, this cover I think is meant to be on its side.
Yeah.
Turn your head to the left. Yeah, but cough.
And cough.
All right.
Night, Brian.
Anything else to
Catch
say?
us on the replay.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching, man. All righty. Going into my number 3. Right? Oh, no, it's Breed's turn.
Oh, Breen.
Yeah, it's Breed's turn.
My number 3 is the sound when I hear it. I know I'm going to have to be cleaning something up in a minute.
Beep.
No. Huck.
Oh.
Ah.
Where is it?
Yeah, I said number 2 I loved. It was
Mhm.
actually my book of the week that week last month. Actually, yeah, I said Hornsby and Halo and Rockefellers, the last issue was the best of those so far. It's just so much good stuff's coming out this week. I didn't have room for all of it. Keep going. It doesn't. It's not selling.
I'm waiting for the page to load so I can see you scrolling.
There it is.
Where? Oh yeah.
All the way to the left. Yeah. Big bad world.
In a big bad world, Huck, Tua, his mother, and the mysterious Dr. Harper travel the world, meeting people who have gifts like theirs. This time they meet a girl who can bring back anything to life. And why are the super people in the hiding? What are they afraid of? The Batman. That's kind of crazy. Like, she brings it back for a little life, and then as soon as she leaves them, they die. How long is it? I'm curious, man. Mystery is selling this book because I want to know what's the limit of her powers. What do you think, Breen?
That's why we're going to read the book.
That's it.
For a bunch of naked people.
Teddy baby naked butt.
He's taking granny titties. Raphael
Could have done without that, but
I know, but I didn't do the cover. That's Ralph. That's Raphael Albuquerque. Should have took that left. Anyway, anything else today? That's it.
No, it's a way. We need to keep moving.
All right. As you eat your jelly beans.
Ooh, I want jelly beans.
All right, number
I haven't
3
had
for
jelly
me.
bean in years.
How about a jelly roll?
I have to wait for SummerSlam for that.
All right, number 3 for me is Farrell. Number 15.
Farrell. Will
Love,
or Colin?
love is in the air at Pet City.
Or Dick, 60s pitcher for the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
Gigi has Lucky, and Elsie has someone now too. But Juice. So sorry. But just who exactly is her secret lover, and what does it mean for the rest of the cats? Meanwhile, Lord quickly learns that his new home comes with new rules, and he's never been good with those. Yeah. So basically, if you're wondering what's going on, is that these cats pretty much were 3 of them were caught in an accident. Pretty much, they're being an ambulance that crashed during a rabies outbreak because people were forced to give up their pets in the middle of this outbreak and go to like this local gym, whatever. But the cats don't know this. They were going homeward bound, going trying not to get scratched or bit. These are indoor cats, so they come across outdoor cats. So eventually, they realize they need a new place to live. Hold up, and the guy said, "Why don't we go to Pet City?" It's twice now I said that, and they figured it has all the food supplies, all the scratchy posts. You can live there forever. So they made their way there. Yeah, and here's the variant. Farrell Part 15. Don't get scratched. These are all the movie variants I love that he does.
Is that Silent Hill?
Yep. I don't know. It's something like that.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I've been having fun with his covers, and Trish Forstner does the cover. She's cover artist along with Tony Fleeks, Tone Rodriguez, and Trish Forstner are just awesome. Is this basically just like if you took Homeward Bound, Aristocats, put it into a zombie movie? But because even the humans get infected and they start acting weird.
Oh yeah, humans get rabies. They start acting really weird. Oh yeah.
They escaped with a cat lady. A cat lady nabbed them. And there was a cult of cats. Like, we love the cat lady. She feeds us. And all that stuff. He's like, and there's a dead cat that was pushed they found it under the one of the couches. And like, oh, that's okay. He's just sleeping. I'm like, what? So it's one of my favorite books coming out. This is obviously it's a crew that did Stray Dogs. And that was just as morbid. But this is a little more fun, though. All right, where are we going to?
All right. We're on my number 2 now, I guess. All right. Continuing the DC top 3, we've got Green Lantern, issue number 25.
It's
coming from the dynamic duo of Jeremy Adams and Zermanico. This is one of the DC books you definitely should be reading. Part of his Starbreaker saga, or whatever it's being called. The Green Lantern Corps makes a mad dash to Gem World. You know, it's weird. This is the second time that Jeremy Adams has written a character going to Gem World. He did that with Flash, too. They have like a Flash Dr. Fate team up, I think.
Truly outrageous.
Huh?
Truly outrageous.
Truly. He's got a soft spot for Gem World, I guess.
I'm waiting for him to get back to me if we can get another Green Lantern, Green Arrow team up.
Oh, dude. So many team ups that I want. But anyway, they're going to find a particular gem that will light the new central power batteries. But it has to beat Starbreaker and his minions, all while Ellie uncovers a secret buried inside Kelly's mind, and an old friend returns to Oa. Who is the old friend? We'll find out. This has been great.
Dude, I thought this was Salvador LaRocca at first. It's Salvador Lemioga.
No, that is Salvador LaRocca.
Oh, it's hard to tell. Is the thing. I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah,
you see here,
LaRocca. Yeah.
The imaging is blending in for some reason.
This has been great. It is half Hal Jordan. Actually, you've got a lot of Green Lanterns in this. It almost looks like a Green Lantern Corps book. You've got Hal, Guy, Carol, John, Kilowog, Kyle. All the big guns are in this one. You've
Steven
got, of course, Superboy, Silver Scarab, Odyssey is in this. Sinestro has a little cameo in here. It's just been a really fun book. Honestly, this is great. It's like, I don't know, it's the best thing since Tomasi wrote. And Tomasi didn't even write Green Lantern. He wrote Green Lantern Corps.
So here's the thing. It says a Green Lantern Corps. So honestly, this has been better than the Green Lantern Corps book that he's attached to.
I mean, they've both been good. I think this one is a little bit better because this one features more Hal, so I'm going to like it.
Well, this one's a lot better because this one's actually written by Jeremy Adams.
Yeah. Well,
the other one's Let's Validate Jessica Cruz for 22 pages.
Hold on. I was going to say is that I like the characters in this one better. I like the fact that we have Kyle Rayner doing his stuff, and we also have him teaming up with Connor Kent, and then they got the new girl who's supposed to be supposed to be Cassie, but
the other one's got Guy Gardner.
That's true. And that Cameranian who's a Green Lantern now.
Here's this thing. Here, I'll say this. I'm not a Kyle Rayner fan.
Oh, dude.
But Kyle Rayner, written by Jeremy Adams, has been fun.
Kyle Rayner is pretty great.
Awesome.
Kyle is pretty great.
He was awesome in the 90s.
Hal was always my favorite.
I don't think, once
Kyle, it makes the most sense for Kyle because he's a graphic artist. So him as a Green Lantern makes more sense than almost any of the other ones.
When it comes to Guy, I haven't liked him since his book, Warrior.
I will give. That's just. Sorry you feel that way. Now you have a valid point. Kyle, they haven't really known what to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Since they brought Hal back, and he's now finally finding his footing again. It's like, am I Ion? Am I this? Am I that? Am I Mopey? Am I? It's like that, Meredith Brooks song, "Bitch, I'm a blah blah, I'm a blah."
You know what Jeremy Adams writes him? Jeremy Adams writes him as Robin in this.
But I said, Guy became a very good fleshed out character in the Green Lantern Corps. At the same time, actually for a while when it was Green Lantern Corps, when it was Kyle, John, Guy, and Hal, he was well written. But for like 10 years, so Kyle was just poorly written. Anyway, it's good to see him back.
I'm just saying it in this book here, and the more I think about it, Jeremy Adams writes Kyle. He's more like a Robin, like a Tim Drake Robin, almost in a sense.
No, he's straight.
Well, he can channel any color he wants in the rainbow. So we'll find out. Connor's the one that has the feelings for the girl. Not really much Kyle. It's coded, bro. But anything else to say about the Zach?
No, that's it. It's a blast. Everyone should be reading it.
30 pages, and there's no
should be reading every Jeremy Adams book that's out there on the stands that his name is attached to.
Amethyst is joining the ranks in here too. Even we got Guy Gardner popping in here too. All of them. Silver Scarab, Teen Lantern. Oh yeah.
No Simon Baz.
No,
Simon Baz with his regular human gun.
But we have Sinestro.
We do have Sinestro. Well, that's a cameo. Yeah. So, but yes, we do.
Well, we don't know. Maybe I don't. I want to see Sinestro as a Green Lantern interacting with Hal, because Hal does not like him.
Yeah.
But
I was reading. I just read I think it was 2 weeks ago, the Green Lantern Corps sheet that was out. He was giving John Stewart some sass.
Also, Dan Garrett. I want to see more of him interacting with, because he's been missing for a while. I want to see how when he comes back to Earth. I want to see more like that stuff. People who know him from the past, like, holy crap, you're alive? Where you been? Or people maybe forgot him. Like, is this gonna be like Wally West when everyone forgot who he was until they brought him back into the timeline? But I want to know more about what he's gonna do with Silver Scarab, because that was a curve. But also we got the AI from the Green Lantern cartoon series now joining.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So looks fun. All right, we're on the Breen now.
Breen's number 2.
Superman.
Cool. Let's wait for the load.
It's a good pick.
You want to read this in a world, or do you want?
Since the start of All In, Darkseid's Legion has stalked the DC universe, and now they finally attack Superman. What is this Legion's deadly mission, and how does it kick off the next phase of All In? Don't miss out on this crucial issue that sets up a massive event. Well, that could be Dan Slott eating pizza for Superman in the DC universe.
Well, they've been saying Summer Superman, so I guess that's their event tying in because with the movie coming out.
Well, yeah, well, Summer Superman. I mean, I said it. Yeah,
It's been all kinds of. I mean,
Superman,
crypto,
Supergirl, Treasury Edition. That's
the crypto book is part of the summer.
I was
Yeah,
worried that
exactly.
Summer Superman was going to be a Dan Slott event, and I was like, no.
And yeah, Dan Slott's writing stuff on Superman Unlimited. So yeah, it's I'm
So we got the
ignoring that.
Legion, we got Saturn Girl, and I don't recognize the other two.
It's Cosmic Boy and Lightning Lad.
Okay.
It's the big three. The big three of the Legion, I should say.
There you go. When's the last time you seen a Saturn Girl cover?
Without half of her head shaved, it's been a while.
Oh, did you shave her head?
Yeah, it was like, wasn't that during Bendis's run? Like she had the weird, like half shaved, like really bizarre haircut.
I've never really read Legion other than the one reading we did on the channel here with Rania and Pixel. Otherwise, I don't really read Legion. There we go, and there's Crypto in the back, or is that?
That's a pretty cool cover.
Let's call him. Pick $6. You can get this Tom Welling cover.
Yeah.
Exactly. There we go. Julie Latte covers those.
Oh, Latte is good. She does good work.
This would have been the funny if the Superman movie would have flopped. This would have made this cover more epic. That's right, Superman. I killed your movie. It's a kryptonite injection. But yeah, like I said, 6 covers. I'm actually looking really forward to this. So I want to know what happens more with this. And then and Dan Moore is on the art on this too with Joshua Williamson, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Because I did Dan Moore took over, right? For art a while back? Or did he just start now? Can't remember when he took over. But
He's done several.
Yeah. Originally I thought he was going to be there for a little bit because he's been doing all the other titles too. So alrighty then. Let's go to your number 2 then, Breen.
It's your turn.
All right. Well, my number 2 was Green Lantern.
Zach, you're number 1.
You just had it up there. It's Superman. My number 1 for the week is Superman number 28.
Yay!
I am loving this book. What's that?
We might actually get to the trades.
I was saying my number 1 was Superman 2. So.
Nice.
All right, trades coming out this week.
Wait. What was your number? What was your number 2 then?
My number 2 is Green Lantern.
No, Venkman's.
Oh, Venkman. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Green Lantern.
Okay, so so the only one. My number 1 is Space Ghost Annual.
There it is.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
We talked about that book, Bob.
Yeah, we did. We can go on in trades. We talked about that so long ago, no one remembers. It doesn't come out again tomorrow. It doesn't matter.
All right, trades coming out this week. We got Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo. Omnibus. Amazing Spider-Man 8. That's a Spider-Man. No one cares.
Yeah,
That's
really.
yeah. Monstrous book 3 hardcover. I don't know. I heard of this book, but West Coast Avengers for those who want the Gospel of Ultron.
That's not the West Coast Avengers.
The sad part is I love the lineup. I love the freaking lineup.
I don't care for the lineup.
No, other than Ultron, I freaking Firestar, and you get Jessica Drew on a freaking team together. Give me a heart, babes. I want Tony's harem.
That's Superman, though. The City of Tomorrow Compendium.
City of Tomorrow.
Thank you.
Who's
in this? Do you know who's involved in this?
Kurt Busiek?
No,
Ed McGuinness? Jeff
Joe
Loeb?
Kelly. Oh yes, Ed McGuinness is yes. Jeff Loeb, Mark Millar, Stuart Eminem.
Dude. If you did not
Dude,
know Ed
dude.
McGuinness was in there, just look at the cover.
Dude, I know Ed McGuinness is in there because I know
The size of that
This
fist.
is like,
murder so-
he was the artist on Superman when my very first Superman book. He was the artist on.
It's
Fire departments
$60.
must hook hoses up to Ed McGuinness characters to fight fires.
Hey, what's up, One Sig Jackson?
He is one of my favorite artists for Superman. Honestly, I think he does good with.
What's the
Superman.
number of pages in this?
You're
what's
talking
that?
about
1040.
1,040 pages for $60.
So it's
That's
Adventures
not
Superman 573 for 581, Action Comics 760 through 768.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, Man of Steel and stuff.
Yeah,
Is
It's
this post crisis?
Oh yeah, this is
Wow.
this is right around the time that Jeff Johns was undoing all of Byrne and Wolfman and Stern stuff.
This goes right into it, or is this during?
No, this was kind of early onset undoing it.
Yeah.
It's just bringing back the Silver Age Superman.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I lost all interest because
it's still worth reading, but it's not nearly as good as the first 10 years post crisis.
yeah, because honestly, I love the Triangle Era book, and stuff, and I wish I think this
was still part of it, but it was like the waning part of the Triangle.
Yeah. But it is $60 though for 1040 for those who want to check
a
out.
really good deal.
You want to check out Superman before
It's one fat ass paperback.
Yeah.
They have the Christmas issue where Etrigan possesses Santa Claus.
Well, Santa does have claws now. Creature Commandos. There you go.
Is that wait a second, what Creature Commandos is that?
David, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, that's not the real Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Pass.
And then Turtles return to New York. San Diego Comic Con variant. Showing that. We also get Wolverine by Jason Aaron. And Steel Ball Run, never heard of that. JoJo's a Bizarre Adventure, that's what it is.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah.
I should look at the title down below it, not the actual cover. Peter David, X Factor, awesome.
Peter David, that's one of his things, yeah. One of his babies.
R.I.P. Yeah. Then we have Gargoyles, X Factors, more. Letter 44, I never even heard of that. We're gonna have a lot of manga mixing because I didn't decide not to. Ed Brubaker, Criminal, Volume 8.
Nice.
$14, affordable. RuneScape, wow. We go. We get the archived edition of Amazing Spider-Man Black Costume Year 1 gallery. So if you want all the cover galleries, there you go. $125 just to look at covers.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, here's the sad part then.
Versus just looking them up online.
Here's this though. Here's about this. This is still more awesome than anything that's happened with Spider-Man in the past 30 years. Right. Then we got some more manga. Jin. That was kind of creepy. Wolverine, Arthur Adams. Who goes to hell? Well, he has been since Marvel went woke. Incredible Hulk, The Governor Works.
Yeah, get them now. Get them while you can. This one probably one of the last masterworks that they're going to do.
Oh, really? Are they stopping production of them?
Yeah, I think they realized that. Like, if you think about what you get for an omnibus and what you get for an epic collection,
Or Compendium, yeah.
like 11 or 12 issues for $75. It's not a great value. It's more of a prestige thing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the numbers have kind of diminished on them.
Savage Sword of Conan, Original Comics Omnibus, Volume 5.
I mean, those came out at the same time, roughly, as the DC Archives. And at the time, it was a revolutionary idea.
Yeah.
But now they've just improved so much upon it that it's kind of like almost obsolete.
The one book we don't really talk about on this channel is Flash Gordon Quarterly.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing that was supposed to come out tomorrow and just disappeared.
So, but looks like the trade's coming out, like the first
that won't come out because they haven't done enough issues to fill it.
Darkwing Duck Omnibus. I will be picking this up if it's there.
I don't know what the tough love. I don't know what the chick who we can only see her legs look like.
So
I
was
gotta, I gotta believe you can do better than her, sweetheart.
yeah, you know what Yuri means, right? Girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said she can do better than her.
Rising the Shield Hero. That's kind of cool.
Oh, neat.
The
There's a
manga
companion.
I did not know that. And then there's the filthy one to the left. We'll ignore that. 7 C's. I said manga has some weird stuff.
There is. That is true.
Baki the Rock comic anthology. I guess that's the idol thing is really big for manga.
I guess those other Atlas things really aren't coming till August.
Yeah,
that's good because I was really hoping there'd be no trades I wanted on a 12 new book week.
The two guys at the vet clinic.
Hey Zach, did you see who's doing the annuals that come out next week?
Which annual?
New Teen Titans.
I knew there was I knew there was a Titans annual.
It's Phil Jimenez is writing and drawing it.
Oh,
do you remember Phil Jimenez?
I do.
And the Nightwing annual is Dan Waters and with art by Francavella, whatever his name is.
Okay.
You know who he is, like the guy that does a lot of covers. He did the art for Afterlife with Archie.
Okay.
Francisco Francavella.
There you go. Fantasy 4 collection by Mark Millar.
I have read a bunch of those recently, and they were better than I remembered.
It's being released by Panini Comics, so I'm guessing that might be an online exclusive, or right? Because Panini, I'm not sure what the company is, because obviously it's not through Marvel, so it must be like foreign, international sales.
That's I do. I remember
look at this.
Some of the Mark Millar.
Look at this, the Spanish version. Fantasy 4.
I'm gonna have to add this Nightwing annual then.
I'm gonna get. I don't read Nightwing, but I'm definitely getting the annual.
I picked up the trade for the first 6 issues or so since Waters took over, and I liked what I've read of it so far.
It's just 5th week, so there's only about. Yeah. I couldn't put 5 books together without those 2 annuals for titles I don't usually read.
Jimenez. Oh yeah, because didn't he do the Return of Donna Troy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, my hot cake is I like his art better than George Perez because he draws like Perez was his influence, but he draws people more angular. Like everybody's like 6 inches taller than when Perez does them.
Yeah.
Not to say he's a better artist, but I like his people better.
Yeah.
And like I said, and he was heavily influenced by him.
I'm looking forward to this because I like anytime they put Donna Troy in the spotlight. I'm a fan of Donna Troy, so I like to see them giving her some more love than they have been recently.
All right,
something to read next week.
Yeah, I'm finally getting caught up on some books. I got some books from Chicago while I was up there that I'm going through and reading. I've got some old books from 2 weeks ago that I'm finally getting caught up on reading. So,
alrighty then. Quick shout out to everybody who popped in here. Jay Lucian, I saw that. Undead Quinn, Brian Stam, who had to leave. One Stick Dude, Jackson Roy Kirk. Yes. Summoner, and I don't think anybody else new popped in since the last I did this. So, but Falcon 6674 is great to see you here. I don't know if you're still here, popping in, and then we had the other person who basically was Flexible Truth. Yeah.
The other guy dropped out after I said his comeback needs to be better.
Well, whatever. It's like people go quiet. But, it's been a while. I was talking about this to Rob. I said, I noticed that, like, summer kind of like stuff, people drop off sometimes because people go on vacation, do stuff. So it's always great to see when we actually get the double digits here sometimes. But Marani's here, adding to the chat as well. Since Taco Bell is reacting badly, not feeling well, I'll be heading out to bed. I'm tired of his excuses. You just don't want to go to the cover ranking.
I've never heard. You know what? I've been eating Taco Bell for 37 years.
I've never had
35 ever since I've had teeth. I have never had a bad experience in my digestive system from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just part of the stronger subsection of humanity or what, but
you and we have iron stomachs.
We have the iron guts. That's it.
Come see us in about 23 years, give or take. And see
well, I mean, I'm just saying, at your age, I wouldn't want to eat a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
yeah, that's right. Yeah, Werther's and mush. Go fuck yourself.
Well, no. When you get older, you can't handle stuff you used to do. It's sad. So I feel bad because, like, a lot of things that you love to eat, your body
Well,
rejects.
I'm going to recommend something for you that I can't have anymore. Eat hot death.
Wait.
Oh, wait, that is Taco Bell.
Hot death.
That's the Diablo
Are you
sauce.
saying you're here from the afterlife? You already ate the hot death. All right, but we're gonna hear it though. Thank you guys for being here. It's always fun to have everybody hear the conversation, and see what people are actually talking about. Even when it's just talking about Taco Bell, while we're talking about comic books, it's still great to learn.
Okay, now, be sure to come back Thursday night.
Yes,
when
we talk about what happens when Breen eats Taco Bell.
when Zach has more hot cakes.
Yes.
RDV.
Watch it be that Uncanny X-Men is the best book of the week.
Hold on. On Thursday, I'll be trying these.
Oh, that's of all things to make a flavor.
I actually had a can of Pringles the other day.
Yeah, so I'll be checking that out and all. But until then, we'll see you guys later. I don't know if there's a cover ranking tonight. They're just supposed to
getting
be
set up. He just put that out there. So,
all right.
Contact the sisters so they.
I'm going to church.
Turned up the
Right,
lottery signal.
I gotta go to the nunnery. To the
That's
sisters.
right. There'll be none of that. Are you coming, Zach?
If my friend does not return my latest text message, I may very well be there.
Maybe he's fixed himself.
Maybe
like
he has.
Like Drew likes to say on Saturdays.
Maybe he has. Maybe he just got really roped into playing Fortnite or something, and he's
fixed himself, roped in. There's a lot of bad puns.
Stop with those. Stop it.
I'm not saying you guys are.
Can we go home now?
Technically, we're already there, but
Brain hasn't left the home.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Brain's like, that job is looking better and better.
Nobody. God, if only we could all laugh as much as Venkman does at his own jokes.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it. I'm having fun whether you guys like it or not. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys later. I gotta go have some downers.
Yes, he does.
You two aren't enough.
We're the best thing that ever happened to you, son.
You really are. We really are.
Aw, I feel the love now. Let's end it on a hug. Group hug.
Can we go?
End it already.